You cannot be in a mood already.
Salutations, friends.
Salutations.
Salutations, friends.
Salutations.
My name is Brianna Bond, otherwise known as No Ordinary Scholar.
I thought it was about time that I preached my piece. Spoiler alert, it's about time.
I'm not a betting girl. That sounds amazing.
I'm listening.
Are you ready?
Back off, Day Day. If I want to be in a mood, I will be in the mood. And I'm in a mood because I just wanted to do a simple piece. This song was non-stop playing on work radio. I have like a part-time job aside from this because bills. I thought I could just do like a quick piece. That did not end up happening. So, this is where I say, salutations, friends, and welcome to a new little series on my channel I'd like to call Could It Happen Today? The show where we highlight how society's changed by reminding you what people used to get away with. So today we are looking at the song that inspired a 2-season ripoff of Scary Movie, Waterfalls by TLC. This song has been non-consensually drilled into my head by a work radio. And it's not like it's a bad song. I overanalyzed it. And I'm right with my overanalyzation. Sure, that's a word. You'll see later. I'm right. But the issue is, I thought that the analysis... Why can't I speak today? It's because I was just eating almonds, and so my mouth is kind of watering. I'm a mess. I thought the analysis was going to be focused primarily on the chorus of the song. Mostly because that's the only part of the song I can hear when I'm at work. But I was wrong. I looked at the lyrics, and this is going to be way more complicated than I ever thought. The best way for us to do this is if we break the entire song into several different parts. So we're going to be looking at today the first verse of the song, the second verse, part 1 of the rap. We're going to split the rap into 2 parts. Part 1 of the rap, part 2 of the rap, and the chorus. Right now we are going to start with the rap part 1. Now, be prepared if you are going to be prepared if you're super into organization and doing things in order. We're not doing that today. Mostly because this way is the least overwhelming path to go about going over all of this for those that aren't familiar with the lyrics of the song. Yes, because if we know you for anything, it's your ability to handle eccentric news. Why, thank you. I try. So the first part of the rap is actually really, really religious. The basic plot and the basic understanding of this first verse is that the only way you can make it through your troubles and repent all of the wrong things you've done in life, because we've all done some wrong things to varying degrees, the only way that you'll be able to repent that and make it through that, get past that, is if you stay true to your faith and stay true to God. So, just because you're not religious doesn't mean other people can't be. Girl, you know how much I be listening to Chance the Rapper. Of course I understand this concept. The issue is that this section of the song is thrown alongside 4 other completely different plot lines, and it's just a lot. Basically, all of the different parts of the song that I broke up don't really make a lot of sense together. The second part of the rap, honestly, is the best in terms of holding up to today's standards. So the second half of the rap is sympathizing, basically, with those that have had such intense depression through certain things, like actual depression, to the point where they have been driven to drug abuse. That is honestly the best of these different sections to hold up, because these days we are constantly talking about mental health, mental illness, how that affects people, and trying to figure out a way to help, stuff like that. My biggest issue with this is that towards the end, you can see that we don't actually know how mental health works, just creeping through. Because if you look at it overall, it's saying, like, I'm so sorry, I understand your depression must suck, I understand that you're dealing with some hard things, but if you believe in yourself, you'll be fine. And as someone who's gone through quite a few things, if you've seen my channel, like, at all, you'll know I've got a bit of experience with this, and it's not exactly how it works. now we've made it to the first verse of the song. And if you haven't already been there, then this is the part of the song that gets weird. What are you talking about? This is the first verse. The song literally just started. I know what I said. So for me, I was definitely coming at this, looking at the song lyrics, having only known the chorus, because honestly, this was not one of my like OG TLC songs. My TLC songs are Unpretty and No Scrubs. So Waterfalls I'd heard, the only actual lyrics I knew were the chorus. So coming from having only known the chorus, this is a jump. This is weird. This is very, very different from the chorus, because the first verse of the song is, hey, like, this kid goes against his mother's wishes. He doesn't want to listen to his mom. He's too grown for that. So he wants to deal drugs to make money. Despite mother doesn't want him to, doesn't listen. And that ends up killing him. Can I just say, though, in the music video, kid gets killed by a punch to the face. Something else must have been going on. You don't just die from getting punched in the face. Something else was going on with him and his health, and that should have been a major issue. That should have been the bigger issue than the fact that he was dealing drugs. Was whatever, maybe like some sort of fragile bone. I didn't actually want to look into this. I didn't, because I honestly just was not prepared for this. If you want me to do a video figuring out like what potential diseases this kid could have had to where a punch to the face would kill him, let's talk about that. We'll look into it. You are actually the worst. Am I wrong though? There are two major issues that I do have with this verse. It's a verse, actually. Guys, there are different parts of the song. This one is the verse. So there are going to be people who don't want to listen to the song and don't want to be associated with the song and don't want to interact with the song because they don't want to be around the concept of drug dealing. They want to hide themselves from that. There's also going to be the people who don't want to listen to it because it comes at drug dealing from such a almost like a parent lecturing a child point of view. The second issue with it is kind of the way they talk about it. Like, this kid never listens to nobody. Now you dead. Had you just listened to what your mama said, your mama know better than you, but you didn't want to listen to your mama, and now you dead. First of all, kind of annoying. You guys know, if you don't check out video, I think that corner, I'll put it up on my whole debate with age and whatnot. I love that video. It's such a great video. I worked so hard on it. I get super impassioned with it, but there is like the dismissal of age with this one, and there's also a dismissal of a lot of the socioeconomic and racial kind of context and factors that do like add in a situation like this. I don't tend to watch a lot of like movies that have to deal with like drugs and heart and like that side of society, not because I'm uncomfortable with the topic. It's really more because I don't really watch movies a lot of the time. I don't tend to watch a lot of movies, so I don't tend to watch a lot of movies about this topic. And so those movies are often not really pushed over to me. I'm not getting suggested a lot of those. From the ones that I have seen, I do appreciate the ones where they do show, like, hey, you might be just minding your own damn business, and then one gang comes up to you. Either they like threaten you, you join them, or you die, or maybe they're just gonna jump you and another gang saves you, and because you owe your life to them, now you either work for them or you die. And a lot of it is a lot trickier than just, oh my god, this kid don't want to listen to nobody, and now they dead. That's really my stance on it. So, you know how I said the first verse of the song was where everything starts getting crazy? Then the second verse happens. I'll remind you, I'm not like analyzing three different things. I'm analyzing just different sections of one like 3-minute song. So, second verse of the song is just my leg in my sweatpants. A man is having unprotected sex because he likes sex, gets AIDS, and dies. Yeah, so that happened. Don't you love all the puzzle pieces we're throwing together here? Now, there's issues with this no matter what way you want to look at it, but in order to talk about them, the easiest way to talk about them is if we break them down into two sections. One, either he's having unprotected sex with some random chick, like not random chick as in like a stranger, we'll get to that soon. One, he's having unprotected sex with like a girlfriend or his wife, just some chick in his life. He's having unprotected sex with her. Two, he likes hookers. You can't say that. You're gonna get demonetized. Man, if they can say it on Family Feud, I can say it on YouTube. Okay. Now, imagine this was a recurring partner, a girlfriend, a wife, something like that. Which I do believe it is, because when you look at the video, in the video, the chick that he's having sex with is recurring. There are pictures of them around whatever place they're living at, stuff like that. Didn't you already give us an entire video explaining why we can't care about the music video? That's different. These lyrics don't make sense without the music video. I'm serious. When I first saw the lyrics, I genuinely thought the kid that they were talking about was out Merkin Fool's Deadpool style. As I was saying beforehand, yeah, the chick is recurring throughout the music video, and they have the pictures up around the house, so we don't really know their relationship or their intentions when they're having sex unprotected. We don't know if they are dating, planning on getting married, or if they're married, like maybe trying to have kids, or definitely, if either of these two things is true, then this message is super unwelcome. And honestly, like, people are just super into the idea of having sex right now. It's because it's a thing. You can enjoy having sex, and the way it's presented lyrically makes it seem like you shouldn't enjoy having sex, and that it is a sin to enjoy having sex, and that you will be stricken down if you enjoy having sex. But if we do ignore the music video, then it seems like the chick in question is a hooker, which is different, but it's still wouldn't hold up today. Why? Again, it's kind of attacking the idea of having sex for pleasure, which a lot of people are behind these days, because sex is fun. It's still a job. Don't shame her for it. And there are a lot of conversations that I've seen, that I've been a part of, in terms of whether or not prostitution should be legalized in the United States. It's legalized in other countries already. Whether or not it should be legalized in the United States, and we can tax that, get that money from that. Lots of stuff like that is going around now. And so this kind of demonization of the concept, saying, oh, you have sex with a hooker, you're gonna die, not really welcome. Yeah, are you done yet? Stop rushing me. Okay, so we've finally gotten to the part of the song that TLC versus Society was actually supposed to be about. The chorus. The big issue with this chorus is that today's society is flooded and in love with the entrepreneur spirit and that hustle harder propaganda, stuff like that. Propaganda is kind of a strong word, don't you think? Day, we've talked about this. Side note, I've decided to keep the almonds in my lap because I'm nibbly and in pain. I don't want to sound anti-hustle. If that's what drives you, go right on ahead. But it's not something that drives me. That's what I can say. It does not drive me. And in fact, the Plant-Based Bride over here on YouTube, she does a really good video kind of talking about maybe that idea is not great for everyone. But as I was saying before being so rudely interrupted, everyone, and the majority of society is in this intense like you can sleep when you're dead mentality. And for this song, major part of the chorus is basically saying, hey, stick to what you know, stay in your lane, calm down. And that really just would not tide over well in such a push forward, grow, entrepreneurial society that we have today. And that's why this song wouldn't hold up today? Kind of. So all of these different parts of the song have their own issues, but above all else, the biggest problem is that they're all thrown in a song together. If you ask me, if this song had come out today, I think it either would have been dismissed or it would have been attacked or trying to be so controversial in talking about all of these things when they don't really go together or they're not put together well. And that's why this song wouldn't hold up today. Yes, finally we're done. Thank you guys so much for listening. I got Big Chair out today. This is usually the cat's chair. You may not be able to see all of the fur on this thing. But yeah, this is usually the cat's chair, but I'm just not feeling great. So I wanted to try and be a little bit more comfortable because I definitely still did want to get this recorded for you guys. If you really liked this, which I had fun doing this honest to God, I was very shocked at how much I was going to have to research and write and do for this piece, but it was still fun. If you like this and you want to see me more often than just like once a week, go over to my Instagram at Firestorm2343. Next week is going to be a live stream, and I also do have down below listed is going to be a link to all of the books that you can buy, all of the books that I'm reading and talking about, so you can buy them, and if you use those links, then I get just a smidgen of money from that, which it's no extra cost to you. It's just a little something you can do that would help me. Last major thing is my Patreon. That's always there. That's always available over there. You can support me for as little, I think, as $2 a month. Every ounce of your support helps. I don't know why I'm leaning so far back. It's because the chair slipped and now I'm this way. But every ounce of your support does help. A lot of the tiers have some different rewards. All of the tiers, though, do get early access to my videos, so that's cool. If you want to see more about those, check out the links down below. But until next time, Valedictions friends.